ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And that'll bring up second down. Now Saquon Barkley. And shutting him off, now open field. The 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over.
Number 53, Mike 53. Right here.
From his goal line here, Newton. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's first and 10 at the 19-yard line. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
First down and more past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
There's Newton. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman, and that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He's going to fire one, and that's caught inside the 35. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Newton, he's got it. This is Ware. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the... He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Nicole Hardman. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Newton taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And got his man complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? It looks like they're ready to go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. 38 yards on the scamper there.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
Flushed out right. He'll run it.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover it? Double and triple, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Now Newton pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Cameron Wake gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
He's checking crap. Gun.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton with his 5th touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. On 1st and 10, Newton. Past the 20. Completes it to Hardman. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now it's Newton to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The former 1st-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd blitz coming, and down he goes. Kyler Fackrell in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. That one goes for 30 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
Here's Newton. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a 1st down here. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Newton. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Nico Hardman. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
Here we go. Man left.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Newton's going to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Newton now to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That's it. It's all over. And the Carolina Panthers are your Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.